Citroen, guys. So we've got this Citroen relay here. It's a recovery truck, it's a flatbed. He is experiencing this. Listen to this. And that is a common symptoms for either the bearing or the release fault going. We'll have a look. Once the gearbox is out, we'll see what that noise is. Now you can actually feel it on the pedal itself as well. We'll get set up, we'll show you how it's set. So now we've taken the starter motor out, just 3 volts. Remove all the brackets that is required to be removed so that you can move the gearbox freely. Next up, we're going to move at the top to remove the airbox so that we can get access to the bolts up top. Now the gearbox, sorry, not the gearbox. Airbox is out. You now have full access to the bolts on the side. Next step is to remove the ground strap, remove the gear linkages right at the back. We're going to be taking the drive shafts out. Well, not completely out, but we're just going to move it to the side. Have a look here. What we did, we removed 22mm nut on this and then bring this down. That should give us the space to move the drive shaft just a little bit so that we can move the gearbox. Same thing on the other side. Show you what we're going to do. The drive shaft, pop it out, let it dangle. That will save us some time of having to remove the 42mm, I believe, 42mm nut on the hub. We'll get cracking. Thank you for helping us at Marvelous Cars. We don't need your service anymore, thank you. Cheers. Is it possible for you to pull it at all? Huh? To pull it or not? It seems a bit tough, bro. Bong. It's tough, isn't it? Bong. Oh, it's tough for a reason. Remove this as well. This guy looks like he's on fashion show every time he works, man. So the drive shaft is out. So this is all the space that I need to get the gearbox out. Same with this side. Thankfully, we didn't have to remove the 42 because they're a pain in the to remove sometimes. The next thing to do now, remove the gearbox bolts, which are there. Another one up there. So remove this from the boost pipe and then remove the bolt. Behind it's a 15mm bolt. 15mm over here. Another 15mm over here. Another 15mm just there, and the ones at the top you have to remove as well. You can just about see it as well. There should be 2 at the top as well. After that, the gearbox should be ready to come down. Call me back again tomorrow when you're sober. Signals fading, I got somewhere else to be. I'm an angel 'cause I love you when you're broken. Right, bottom gearbox bolts are out. Next thing to do, the ones that are right under here, right under there, and that should be us gold. Top bolts are done. Now we just have to remove that sensor. Next thing, remove the dog bone mount completely, including the bracket. Gonna remove that, and then after that it's just the mount and this should be ready to go down. Dog bone mount is out of the way, as you can see right there. It's out. You can also see that gearbox is ready to give way. There's just that one bolt that's holding it and it should be ready to come down. All that's left is to remove the gearbox, mount that sensor as well. Now that we've got engine supported, next thing now is to remove that gearbox mount. This gearbox should be ready to go down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this trolley jack because I know these gearbox are heavy as anything. I'm going to letterbox it by literally just placing it on top of this, and that should give us enough space to change the clutch. This one doesn't really have a dual mass flywheel, so we're going to go on a time lapse and show you how we struggle when removing a gearbox. There you have it, letterbox. So yeah, we don't need to carry that back up, but we do partially. The fork seems like it's in good condition. The bearing, there's a little bit of play on it, but nothing worrying really. It's time to replace that. Looking at the new clutch gear, as you can see, there's service information on this. 8 Newton meters, so tighten all of the bolts around the plate. Torque this. As you know, it's got a solid flywheel, so we don't need to replace the flywheel in this. So what we gotta do is to obviously center this using the centering tool. So we're gonna get that done. We're gonna get the old one out and then in with the new. Okay, I think this has seen better days. It's on full adjustment as well, so it's the reason why it's creaking. It's because it's bloody old and it's fully adjusted as well. When you press on these ones here, they are bloody soft as anything, and then this side is tough. So yeah, this side here is soft, as you can see. I can just about move it with my hand. This side, it won't even budge, and this side too. Time to replace that with this. Such gear over there. Observe that this, as you can see there, it's just showing it's for the splines. It's not for the bearing itself. If it's plastic like this one, never ever put grease on it. It's on the manual. Just don't do it. It's for a reason. Anyway, enough of the rant. I need to put this back in. New clutch plate, new pressure plate in there as well, and it's centered. Now we have to tighten these bolts to 20 Newton meters because that's what the manufacturer spec says according to Haynes. So now we're going to tighten these up. Now after that, we've got to tighten this nut there as well to 8 Newton meters. One. That scared me. Scared the life out of me. All right, John, going back in now. Check if anything is getting tapped at the top. Oh, we didn't record it. Oh, all over it. Oh, for God's sake. Well, that didn't show our struggle, did it? Did it, John? Yeah. The mount and everything is back in. Drive shaft here is back in. Now it's time to put this drive shaft back in as well. Show you the time lapse. Sorry, we couldn't show you the gearbox going up. We'll get this one started. Now we're just putting the new gearbox oil in. Go on, big man. Go on. You start going gym, yeah? Is that you, yeah? Where's the triceps at, bro? And just like that, we are now done. All that's left now is for me to connect the battery back so that we can start the engine. We've put a new starter motor in there as well. No spare bolts, which is what we always love to see. Right, so I've just tried the clutch pedal on this. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. It's so soft. It's like you're pressing on cotton, right? But obviously it goes in gear, it engages, right? With my own van, right, which is exactly the same as that one, right? Listen to this. Listen to this. Funnily enough, his van is at 120k something as well, and my van is at 126k. It's got the same symptoms, just like noisy clutch. You can just about hear it here. Compare it to this. Wow. Wow. Yeah, man, that's nice. Anyway, job is done. We're gonna sign out from here because the job that we had this afternoon actually cancelled. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe to see more contents like this, and we'll catch you on the other side. Peace. So like, oh, bloody hell! Oh, good catch.